there. I decided to go live before I get something for dinner, and I also I'm waiting for my nails to dry because I put another coat on there. So I decided to come on and color, and I'm coloring in right now. One of the new books I got on Friday. It's Creative Pages, Landscapes, and City Sites that I got for less than $3.99 because they had a 15% off sale, and plus I'm in their club, even though I don't shop there that often. But yeah, so I have a basically coloring book haul from yesterday, um, where I got this and 7 other books. So feel free to check that out. And so let's color. Put some of my pens away here. Let's see. So I've been doing this first page in the book, which is a Statue of Liberty, and kind of trying to keep her green because that's what her color kind of has turned to now from whatever the iron or whatever it's made of, how it's I think that's what made it turn green. So I'm sticking with the green. Turn that notification off. I've been cleaning a lot today, so I finally have settled down and gonna chill, I think, for the rest of the day. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna need gel pens in here. Kind of soon. What's the thing she's holding? I gotta look that up. Hey, Bubbles! Happy Saturday! Hi, Yuki! Or if you're nearby. Let's see. I gotta look up a picture again. Not that I'm trying to be realistic or anything, but oh shoot! If I do it there, I gotta. Now I gotta pick up my other keyboard if I do that. So I don't. I'm not gonna do that because my nails are still wet. Okay, and they're at that point where it's I think I need to cut them, or at least file them down. And oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good evening at work. I hope people don't give you too much grief. You don't get too many crazies. Yes, I decided to keep Miss Liberty green, except I did her um this part I did it in kind of multi skin tone because I feel like that's what America represents in a lot of ways. We're made up of well, oh no, oh no, oh dear. Will it still play? I just saw I started I was thinking about a Nintendo Switch because um Sir Blondie um has been playing it looks like she's been playing some games on Switch, and they look like they're kind of fun, and I still have to go in and watch the whole video. Oh no, the screen. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh dear. Oh, that sucks. Do they have any kind of warranty or anything on that? On it? Like where you can get it replaced and not have to pay a lot of money or something? I hope so. Oh my gosh, I hope so. I hope it's just a screen or protector. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, that's one thing that makes me nervous about like portable devices is, like if I'm in a klutz moment that I could really mess something up. Oh, here's hoping it's just a screen protector. Yeah, Sir Blondie Lux has been playing. I think she's been playing some games on her Switch, and even just like in looking at the what do you call it for the video, I think, ooh, I think that game is probably cool or whatever. And it has me thinking, but if it's, I haven't actually seen a Switch, but I imagine it's probably like about this big and it's a handheld kind of thing. And I don't really want to do anything that has like kind of a small screen because of my eyes. So I need to save my eyes for other stuff. And but man, it's tempting. Oh wow. Oh, which kind of makes it hard to play, huh? Oh shoot. Wow. I hope there's some way you can get it fixed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's dangerous. I get the one that connects to the TV, forget it. I'll be up like 36, 72 hours playing. No one. Oh my gosh, I'm going to look into it now. I wonder cuz actually I saw a game advertised yesterday with Luigi from Mario Brothers, where he's like in a haunted house or something like that, and it looks really fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't played any Mario Brothers like forever, like not since the '90s, but that was my game, right? I mean, I actually had the first one, and then I got like the second one after that, and then when they went to the new or second Nintendo platform, I was like, no, then I was moving on to like other things in my life. So, huh. But that might be, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to look into that. Because it would be nice. I really also want to get, just keep myself away from my computers so much because I spend so much time on them for work. It's like I need, things that are away from my desk to really relax. Okay, so that's good, although still. Hmm, well, I hope all that works out okay, and I hope it's just the screen protector that's cracked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that Switch because I saw that there was another game they advertised too that was on Nintendo, and I thought, oh my god, that's so cute, it's so adorable, and so like, yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Hmm. Yeah, I think I need something that's like more like for something that's like where it's on the television, then it's a distance, um, which I think I need that variation in things I use my eyes for because I'm always looking at things up close, whether it's like coloring, whether it's looking at my phone, um, too many things, and reading. And so I really, I need something where I can give my eyes a rest. And I don't know what that would be. I don't know. Well, this background isn't particularly striking, so I could actually. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Hold on. Let me see. Ooh, it's starting to rain big drops again. It's been raining all day, which I'm kind of glad for, to be honest. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh, puppy on there is cute. Oh dear. Well, it looks like it's a part. That I really don't know what a switch looks like though, but it looks kind of scary right there. Like it's like not ever gonna work again. I don't know, but I really don't know how they look, how they're supposed to look. I just remember those little, I don't know, are they little red handheld things, which I don't even know what those were. Like is like I don't know. That's probably like from way back. Oh, now I see the other one. Oh, oh. No, why did they do that to me? There we go. Okay. Huh. Well, it's not too bad if it's just like in that one little corner, but still. Oh no. It's still not fun. Where? Did you take it with you to get through work today? To kind of like bide the time? Hopefully it'll still do that for you. Maybe that wasn't the. Maybe this wasn't the sharpener I wanted to use. I keep getting them mixed up. And I gotta find, I don't know, somewhere I misplaced the lid for this one that like covers it up. It's here somewhere, but it's translucent, so I'm just not seeing it. And I'm not working hard to find it, so. Oh, I need to do this. So hopefully it still all works okay. Your switch. Hopefully it'll work okay. Wah, bad switch, bad switch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do I want to put that away? I keep forgetting my nails are still kind of. I use this polish that I don't know. It's supposed to be like kind of like vegan polish or whatever. It's just I can't see the name of it. Me and my random conversations. Um, I usually bring my switch and my coloring book or sketchbook. Okay, cool. Um, it's called what's it called? Triple polish, triple O polish. Can you see that? I need to put my glasses on to be able to read that. Yeah, let me just put my glasses on. And I think I have like three different colors. And does it say something? diversifying beauty in nail care. Okay, so I think this is like the owner is either African or African American, and and I think she's a model or something like that too. I bought like 3 bottles of it, and it's supposed to be vegan and like toxic and all that, and it has absolutely no smell. Like nail polish tends to have that smell. It doesn't have any smell, but you have to. I had to put on. I think I have on like 5 coats right now of it. And some of them I did last night, and then it kind of because I didn't put on a top coat. Um, Started wearing away on this side, and yeah, if you can see there, like I painted over it. But I probably should have put on a top coat, but then the top coat's going to smell, and I don't know how it's going to interact with the chemical makeup of that one. I don't know, but I felt like polishing my nails because I'm getting the feeling that pretty soon I'm going to chop them all off. Um, I don't know where I want to go with colors on this. I really don't. So I think I may come back to it. I think I want to use some gel pens or some acrylic paint pens in here, and I'm not sure what color. So I think I may go to something else. And that's kind of interesting. I haven't colored anything like this before. I'm gonna play around with this. It's supposed to be, what is that? It looks like rocks and it looks like a plant. I don't know. Ooh, this is a marker page. I also should probably try using my Faber-Castells on here. The colors don't feel that great on this paper. They're okay, but then I gotta go through, let's see. Let me see if I can get my other pencils without too much trouble. If you hear something crash, call 911. Just kidding. Let's see. These jelly rolls. Okay. I have my coloring supplies separated into bins. Um, and so let's move this pencil case. Oh, 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 oh. This is how I wind up with so much stuff on my desk. But I really feel like I need a different pencil. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I might be able to use my jelly rolls in this. Actually, I could probably use my jelly rolls. Not this page, but where is that psychedelic one? I didn't just see it. Where is it? Hi, Maritza. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, I could use it on this one. Because there's some jelly rolls that I don't really use at all, for whatever reason. But then I'm also afraid to use them on just any old thing because then I may eventually find out, oh, that would have worked good on, and then I used them up. So I know I think too hard. I don't know how I feel about that page. I really like that one. This reminds me of a page that in Creative Haven that I have, or not Creative Haven. I think it's one of those. I don't know, Serenity or something books, Tranquility, and it's like this. And I still haven't finished it. I'm using water-based markers in it, and I really love the page. I'm using interesting. It has an interesting palette, but I have to be in a certain head to work in there because there's only certain colors I can use in it. I really am drawn to this one, but let's just double check. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. We'll come back to Statue of Liberty when I figure out what colors I'm going to use. Okay. Here's the ever-present book. My life is full of books. I was on Amazon.com today. Yay! That's nice. Yeah, they really are nice pens. I'm just, my skill level is not really there with a lot of these coloring supplies, so I still haven't really um, figured them out entirely. So I wind up using just the my water bottle. Hold on. So I wind up using just the sparkly ones, the metallics and stuff. This was what I was trying to avoid. This is going to make me use the Prismacolors because I don't want to. I don't want to mess up my nails. Did I mess it up? Nope. I didn't. If I can find something flat to open this up with. And I always forget how these things open. There we go. There we go. I think I got it. If I could, and I guess I could probably take these off and then make it so it just slides in and out. I could probably take them off on either side and make it that way. I think that would probably work better for me. But I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, come out. There we go. Yeah, using them for accents and things. Yeah, and that's mostly what I've been using them for. And I feel like, I might not be totally, tapping their potential. So I kind of like try to lay low with it. See, I love how these stand up on my desk. I just have them right beside me here. I wish I could put them right here, but that wouldn't. I need a little bit of distance. I need a little more distance than that for me to comfortably work with them. But I just love these. The Faber-Castell Black Edition. Yeah, I just love the design. I really do. So let's see. What are we going to start with? I don't know why, but I want red. So I'm starting with red. I make one of these buildings red, even though it probably wouldn't be in real life. I don't care. It's going to be red. Yeah, you know what? These work better in this book than Colors. I can tell already. The way it feels going down, it's a lot less resistance. I do love these pencils. I really do. I like the colors too, but they just weren't working. From working on that Statue of Liberty page, I find that I don't know, there's too much resistance with the pencil on there. It doesn't like this paper as much. Okay, what's going on there? Actually, almost makes me think this is kind of AI generated. When you get these lost lines, like they're kind of like floating in who knows where. Which reminds me, yeah, that was something I wanted to do a video about. Is one of the yeah, I'm going all over the place. This page that I copied from what is it, Fantasy Houses or whatever, which is a Fantasy Gnome Houses or something like that. It's called that I got from Amazon.com, and it's on Create Space paper, and so I printed it on cardstock, and I'm finding there's a lot of lost links of images. Like, what is that? It's like I have to make up some lines in here to make it something. I also had this. It's like it has like a wing neck. This mushroom has a wing neck. And I was like, what do I color this part? I just colored it blue, but um, it kind of made me feel some kind of way about this picture, and also made me feel like, you know what? I would like to actually trace over this paper, make more definitive lines for some of these objects to make them really look like something, and then um, print it on cardstock and color it. And that sounds like a whole lot of work just to make color a page, but I really love mushrooms and I really love these mushroom houses and this style, but I don't like the line on them, the way the line comes out when I put it on cardstock, and it gets rid of the grayscale. It also gets rid of a lot of the oomph to me. And then there was this thing here. It's like, what is this poking out, and why is it poking out? Like, what is it? But I just colored it. I don't know, made it wood. Um, the flowers, I kind of, even though they were indistinct, I used color to kind of bring out, make them look like something. Um, but still, I think they could have been more. Um, they could have had more line to them as well. Um, then these things, it's like, what is this? I I don't, I'm not sure. I can imagine what it is, but it's like, I feel like there could be more to this, and it could be more solid. And then there was this thing behind here too, which I didn't know what to color. That was the other thing, the connection. Where is the house? What is this part? Because it doesn't look like roof. It doesn't look like. It's like, what is it? Um, So I feel like I wanted to do a drawing where of this that actually fills in those gaps and makes these lines more distinct. Because I think it's adorable. So as a whole, the image is adorable. It just has missing links to it. So it would be nice if I could try and draw it freehand, which, if I get enough guts, maybe I might do that. Um, that would be fun. Maybe. Or it could be like total frustration. I don't know. But I think it would be a good practice if I did, but do I really feel like doing that? Do I have the guts to do that? I don't know. I don't know if I do. We'll see. I'm still working my way to getting to my um to making my drawing stuff readily accessible. I'm still working my way to that, because it's been in my psyche since December or January or before that I really wanted to get out my drawing tutorial books and my sketchbook and really start practicing. And just because of the turn of events of life that keep happening, because life doesn't stop. Haven't been able to, but it's still in my mind. It's something I want to do. And I'm still drawn to two of the characters that I drew in my sketchbook, and I really want to take that further because I don't know, I think they're cute, and I've never really drawn anything like that before. So that just came out when I was making myself sketch every day for that little bit. And the other day I was thinking, what kind of world, what would the world that those characters look like? That those what would the world that those characters live in look like? Sorry, I'm having me and my braces. Braces keep me from talking normal. Um, and that I kind of put that in my head to think about that. What does their world look like? To maybe start, to move towards sketching some of that, what their world looks like. How much of this do I want to be red? Probably should have made the roof red, but that's too much like right. Why would I do that? And I think I want to. Oh, I color everything red that I want red, or what? This is sidewalk here, and this is water. What is that? I don't know why I want to make that blue, but I do. I do, so I'm gonna, because I can. So I think before I went to get these pencils, I think I was talking about Amazon.com today, and I was on there today. Um, and I've been trying to compile a list of all the books that um, I purchased from there, with intent actually to compile all the books that I have, so I can figure out what order I need to put them in and how I need to, organize them so I can find them when I need them. And this is not coloring books. This is like, books, um, nonfiction and fiction. And just in Amazon alone, I have like 73 pages of books that I purchased that are not coloring books. And like, it was funny because as I was looking, it's like, oh, I forgot I had that. And yeah, so what I'm doing is like I'm actually copying and printing, like saving as a PDF, every print to PDF, every single page, um, and saving it so that I can then put them all together, put all those pages together, have one central place where all the titles that I purchased from Amazon are, and then figure out how I want to organize them actually in my house. Um, just kind of going to be a searching. It's going to be a whole like scavenger hunt, trying to get them all together. But that's my long term plan, because it's going to be long term, because I can't even imagine how long it's going to take for me to accomplish that. and then put in the other books that I have that I purchased from other places in with them somehow, some way. I don't know. Okay, like because of this thing and how it's bugging me, like where are these flowers coming from? I don't know if I should put a crease there to make it between the buildings or not. I don't know. I just did, so it's too late. Um, but yeah, when I saw 73 pages, I was like, damn, Amazon owns me, don't they? I don't know why I want all different colors on this thing. I don't want anything to be the same. I just want to have fun, I think. So that's one of the many organizing projects I have going on. Right now, the books that I don't have on my shelf, I have, I'm putting them in boxes and trying to keep like things together, but that's kind of hard. So I'm just making sure they get into a box, and then I'm just going to have to sort later. So I kind of have them in kind of by subject type a little bit as much as I possibly can, trying to separate fiction from nonfiction if that's possible, unless they're similar subject types, in preparation for the big organize. I actually have a few books that I need to throw away, um, or give away, but some of them throw away. Like who needs like any kind of college examination book? Like if it's from like I don't know the 90s or the 2000s, if it's not from the last couple of years, it's like worthless. So those kind of things I'm just gonna like toss. Then the few that I know, like I don't even know why I bought this. I don't need this for anything. There's just a few books who are like that are like that. I will give away. So I got a lot of stuff I need to do. What would happen if I mix purple with this red? See, I'm always doing something weird. I can't help it. I want to see what would happen. Because I love color. Hmm, that to be darker. I don't think that's dark enough though. Is it? It's kind of pretty. And I have my time, 45 minutes. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I want a darker purple. Okay. Yeah, it kind of, pulling out the pencil kind of messed up my nail a little bit. I'm going to wind up taking this stuff off. Kind of doesn't help that the humidity is like 90% today in the house because it's raining so much, and I opened the windows because it's only been like it went down to like, I don't know, like 68 or something like that last night. So I wanted to keep the windows open, and I ran a fan because I wanted the fresh air. So now it's like 90 degrees humidity inside. It's like, whoa, but cool. Not clammy cool though, which is nice. Okay, now what are we doing? What are we working with here? What is this? Maybe another. Is this the one I use? Which one is this? 755. Mm-hmm. I think these are like steps. I don't know why, but I want to make this purple. So I'm gonna, cause I can. I don't care about being realistic. I just wanna have fun. Crackle. So I don't know if you pay any attention to my talk of my braces and my dentist appointments. But the dentist appointment I thought I had on June 25th, it's actually July 25th. And I found out because I wound up having to go there the week before, exactly a week before, because on the left side, one of my wires, like just this wire that they have that's attached to, um, it's attached to the last, I guess, of the brackets on my left hand side, lower left hand side, and then they have that stretched to one of my back, I guess they're molars, that doesn't have, any braces on it. Um, and it's kind of like a band or something. I don't know what they do it use it for, but the wire runs from that tooth to this tooth, and then there's actually like a tubing around it that protects it or something. I have one of those on the left hand side, lower left hand side, and I have one on the lower right hand side. And the one on the lower left, all of a sudden, just bing, it went like that to like it was like a V, a inverted V when I was eating something. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's happening? And then when I looked in the mirror, like there was one bracket that was like on it like a clothesline, and I didn't know what had happened because I didn't understand. I don't understand what the contraption is. The contraption is so and I was afraid, oh my gosh, it's up there, it's not going to go back. But I called them and told them because I was mostly concerned. Well, first of all, it was kind of crazy anyway. I couldn't eat with it like that. Um, and also that I had a brace that came off. The whole bracket and the brace was off, so that needed to be put back in place. And I felt bad because it's like, well, it's like I'm going there in a week, but I can't wait a week with this. And so I went there, and they said, yeah, so they fixed it and everything. And then they says, well, we'll see you in a month. And I was like, a month? This is no, it's next week. And they're like, no, not next week. It's next month. It says, oh, I thought it was June 25th. They said, no, it's July 25th. I was like, oh, that's how crazy things have been like the past few months. It's like the dates all mixed up and everything. So that it was a good thing I did go because like I wouldn't begin, yeah. It kept me from showing up there when I didn't need to, and there was no way I could go that long without that being fixed. So, and they also did some other things which were good. Is that because I had on my right side um, some of the protective covering they had on the bracket, so it wouldn't irritate my cheek. Had come off, and so like I was having like starting to have issues over there with my gums, and having to constantly rinse with that peroxide rinse to keep it from getting you know you know infected bacterial crap and all that nonsense. So they put more. They put this stuff on to protect. They put more on to the brackets and back the braces back there on the right, and then they also did the same with the my front lower braces. They covered those too because that stuff had come off, and it was making it hard for me to talk. My inner lip kept getting caught on the braces, and it was rubbing against my inner lip and stuff, and it was like a whole. It was an annoyance, but because I didn't have to talk as much as I do, like from other times of the year, it wasn't a big deal, but it was starting to become a big deal. So they fixed those two, and then I go back on July 25th. And that's when I'm going to get the rubber bands. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. I think I should actually have like probably paler colors in the back. But you see, we're not doing that. So they are. It's all good though. They're moving along well, and um, I paid for my braces. I paid for them all up front, and I gotta look at the paper again to see like It's like every time I mess up a bracket, like what is the limit? Because I think there might be a limit as to how many they'll replace without charge, unless they just let me slide because they like me so much. I make them laugh when I go there. So plus, I'm pretty much the oldest person sitting in a chair there. So, but I really like them. They're really good people. I'm still trying to find a dentist, a regular dentist. That's been a chore. Nobody's calling back. It's like they're all on vacation or they're some of them I know are retiring and so like there's this changing of hands and the pandemic really well that's what got me in this issue anyway is because of the pandemic and you know dentists moving around, healthcare professionals moving around, and the whole the big quit. People reassessing and like I really want to be over here. I don't want to be in this place. I want to be in this part of the country. Um, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm still looking for a dentist. I had a really good one. She was awesome. Same one who took over the practice from the one before her, who was really good. Um, and then I had somebody who wasn't paying attention to anything. And this whole event with me losing my one tooth should have been avoided if they had told me then that your teeth are moving and they're crowding. You should get braces now. But they never told me that. So I am the PSA that as you get older, your teeth do shift. And so if you find that your bite has changed, go and see an orthodontist, a good one. Um, because then that can decrease the amount of orthodontia that you need the sooner you go. Not that mine is like any huge deal, any big deal, but um, my teeth weren't bad, but they just have to, they definitely had shifted to the point where my they didn't look bad, but I could not my teeth were landing in weird places when I started chewing. And I was biting my lip and things and it was like, why is that happening? And that was how I first the first sign that something was up. And then what I didn't realize, it actually had, they were crowding and they had chipped, caused the inside of one tooth in the front to get a small chip that required that developed into a cavity. And I had no idea um, until they found the cavity. And I'm like, how do you get a cavity between your two front teeth? That's just weird. And they're like, well, I don't know. Well, like bad dentists. My dentists I had before that would have known, and they would have seen it coming, and they would have said something to me. So that was kind of a big disappointment there. But you can't cry over spilt milk. Let's see, 5510. So I'm just trying to be good about flossing and brushing and using the fluoride rinse and all that until I can find a good dentist. I want one that's with the ADA because that's something else I didn't realize is that not all dentists belong to the American Dental Association. And I want a dentist that belongs to that because they are more likely to, they have people to ask when they get a patient who's different from what they usually get, because I live in a predominantly white area and they probably don't get too many patients like me. And so I want somebody who's aware of what things look like and could happen like with somebody who looks like me. And so somebody who belongs to the ADA has a resource for that, because that's where, they do research and all that other kind of stuff. They have conventions and, you know, they will have people to ask. And that was a quality that my other dentists had. Um, they just were either very knowledgeable or they knew where to go to get the knowledge, you know. Plus, they were just nice people, period. Nice and conscientious people. But you don't always find that these days. So I want somebody that belongs to the ADA. I really like how that turned out. I don't know. I'm just rambling and just coloring. I'm not even really thinking about it, and that came out. I really like that. It's that whole subconscious thing. It just happens without you thinking about it. Well, like I said, if you see something you like that I'm doing, go ahead, do it. Adopt the practice, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just do, just because I feel like it. I like that. Gives it this kind of rustic look. What would happen if I did that on the purple? I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. So we got roofs. For some reason, that reminds me of Birmingham, England. When I see, like, I don't know. That's what that reminds me of. Anyway, what else? What else? What else? Do we want to switch to something different? Okay, well, I made some pumpkin chocolate chip cookies the other week. They're so, well, they were supposed to be crunchy, and that's the recipe that I looked for. I was looking specifically for that because pumpkin makes things soft, and it's like, no, I want kind of a crunchy cookie. And so I followed the recipe, and I had to separate eggs. You know, so, you know what's weird? They had to separate eggs, but I had to use the yolks, not the whites. And you would think if it's going to be a crunchy cookie, you do the opposite. You separate the yolks from the whites and use the whites. But that's not what the recipe said. And my cookies were soft, but um, some turned out crunchy. But then when you put them in the tin, the soft ones make the kind of crunchy ones soft. So that kind of screwed that. So I put them in the fridge, put them in a container and put them in the fridge. And so now I actually really like them because now they are kind of um, firm, and then they're also cold, which is kind of nice when it's really hot. So that recipe is a keeper. But I still have some more batch because I made like a huge batch. I don't know, I think I tripled the batch because I was trying to use a whole can of pumpkin because what do you do with a partial can of pumpkin puree? Like, there's nothing to do with it. And I wasn't in a mode where I could like keep cooking to get rid of it and like um, thinking of things to make with it. So I made the recipe, tripled it or whatever, so that I could use like the whole can. So I have dough left over, and I was supposed to put the dough in the freezer, but it never got to there. But the back of our fridge is kind of cold. It gets really cold. Sometimes it'll actually freeze stuff. And so I was like, I'm gonna make that work for me. I'm putting the dough in the back, and when it gets cool again, I'm gonna bake those cookies. So I'm thinking like I should be doing that today, actually. But if I don't get it done today, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm gonna freeze it. But I want to try and get the cookies so they're actually crunchy. So I'm also trying to figure out a way. What can I mix in the dough to make them like that? I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. But I do like that recipe though, because they taste. It's just like having. It's like having pumpkin bread in a cookie. If you like pumpkin bread, you know. Um, it also kind of works good that they're kind of soft because of my braces, you know. So I probably shouldn't be eating a crunchy cookie anyway. But maybe I'm gonna make this gold. Should I do that now or use a metallic pencil? Oh no. I'm thinking tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Monday, I need to spend that time writing, reading and writing. Because I'm in a writing group for the summer. First time I've ever been in one. And I like it. But this week, what happened with our dog, like that kind of took away a lot of my concentration and um, stuff. So, like, I was like, just be kind to yourself for the rest of the week. But I got to do some writing before Tuesday. Either some writing or some research, or a little both. See, this messing up. It just messed up again. It caught like that. I won't be taking this stuff off. It might work better if I had a top coat on, but like that's what I get for not having time for it. I'm gonna go and make this gold just because I'm having so much fun with these pencils. I love them. They can come out with a larger set anytime. See, I don't feel bad. I feel like I want to um, color lightly with these, and that's not usually what I do. I'm like, but these actually make me feel like I don't mind coloring lightly with these, and it might be because they're triangular. Is that why? I don't know, but I like it. I really do. What color is this now for this? 701. Probably should write them down. But this isn't like I'm coloring a Kirby book, so what's this one compared to that one? Let's see, 785. I wonder what the logic is to their numbers. If the number actually follows what they have, if Faber Castell uses the same numbers for all of their all of their types of pencils that are colored pencils, all of their colored pigments, if they use the same number, which like I'll probably go to blick.com and see if that's the case. See, look at that. There's something about I think it's the shape of the pencil and the consistency of the lead. It's not lead, whatever it is, whatever you call it. It makes me want to. I don't know. It makes me use it like a paintbrush. Ah, okay, Bubbles. That's kind of cool. That's really cool, actually, if they do that. Because then, like, I don't think these are sold open stock, but you could get one of their other colored pencils and get that open stock. Ah, okay. Okay, see now they're probably gonna make me. They're probably gonna turn me into um, a hardcore fan now. I feel it coming. I'm gonna stay away from Blick.com for a while. I just got my open stock faves from them on the Prismacolors. So, but I could always go over there and look and then put some things in my cart and save it for a sale. But really, I have bought more coloring stuff than I really intended over the past few days, over the past month, with the acrylic pens, which I am pleased with. I'm glad I got them. Um, and the excuse me, and these coloring books, which actually, you know, that was coloring books weren't that bad. It's just space wise, there's 8 of them, so in an hour. Yep, it's been an hour. Also thinking I may want to do at least one more load of laundry. I have just a little bit left. And it's supposed to be hot, like starting Tuesday, I think. So I kind of want to get anything hot done, anything that's going to make the house hot um, before then. Well, I don't know. I like that, but like, who knows? I don't know how it's going to fit in the whole thing. I have to do with that part, but I don't want to color it in just yet. I don't want to do that just for the sake of doing it because I like how it fades in, and so I don't want to. That just pleases me somehow, so I don't want to get rid of it. I do. Just they feel good in the hand. Hmm. I highly recommend these. Look into the box. Black Edition, Faber Castell, 100 pencils in this wonderful case. I love it. Okay, so this is 784. I actually want to write this down. I use that brown a lot, so I think it's worth writing down. Don't fall. I love these sticky things. I hope you do. So obviously you brought the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly book. Cool. Aw. Well, hopefully I'll have to check in on your progress. The Inky book is cute. So 701, yellow, 784, brown. What was the other one? What's the other one? I put it away. Did I use both of these? Or one of these? 785 was one, right? Yep, 785. Loved it so much I remembered the number. 789. This one is dark. Pale. And okay. Just so that I have that as memory. Just right in here. I wonder if I should put it on the back. On the back of this one. So I don't mess with the color. Because I mean I gotta do it upside down. So that's what we've done so far on this page. And I think I'm gonna head out so I can get some dinner. What time is it? Yeah, to get it in, eat before 6. I like to eat before 6 o'clock. I'm gonna cut it kind of close, but that's what I'm gonna do. And so, Bubbles, I hope you have a good night. And I hope your Switch is okay. And Maritza, you have a good evening. You and Bubbles have a good evening. And anybody else in the clouds and anybody on the replay, have a good day, evening, afternoon, whenever you watch. Take care. Bye-bye.